You get to watch the intro again. I know everyone's really excited to watch the intro again.
Hello.
Drew Blank?
Yes.
This is Dr. Stern's office. I'm calling to remind you about your dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Blank,
Yes.
you've missed your last 3 appointments, Mr. Blank.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I must have forgotten.
It's only a filling, Mr. Blank. So you'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp?
I promise. I'll be so there it'll make up for all my missed appointments.
I don't care what you do, Mr. Blank, as long as you don't forget again.
Yes, I remember.
All right, Drew, I'm sorry. But if you remember, then why aren't you...
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, Maxine. I thought you were... why aren't I what?
Your meeting with Schmaltz, it started 10 minutes ago.
I'm so dead!
In my day, being late for a meeting with one's superiors was grounds for immediate dismissal. See that it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Schmaltz. I'm sorry.
Now then, I'm sure you're aware that this season marks the 10th anniversary of the Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun show. Frankly, we've milked this formula long enough. Bun Bun needs a boost. It needs revitalizing. It needs a shot in the arm.
A shot in the arm, yes, sir. Sure does.
And since Bun Bun's your creation, I want you to personally administer this revitalizing shot.
Thank you, sir.
Here's how I see it. We create a big batch of happy, cute bunnies to share the spotlight with Bun Bun. It's an all-new show and we call it Fluffy and Friends. After all, if one bun can carry a company like Sam Schmaltzing for 10 years, a whole truckload of the things has got to be a gold mine. 24 karat. Get it?
Yes, terrific idea. That's exactly what the show needs. More bunnies.
Of course it's a terrific idea. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want the new characters on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. And this time, don't be late.
Tomorrow morning. First thing, yes. Okay.
Rabbits. More sweet, friendly rabbits. Rabbits that do nice things. Rabbits that not only care, share.
The early work of a very young, very naive Drew Blank. A kid who's going to take the world by storm. Flux. You were it, little buddy. The Flux Wiley show is really going to be something. If only... Oh... Must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
Hey, kiddies! Let's get happy! It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun time!
Oh no, no. What are you doing on at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm talking to cartoon bunnies. This must be a dream. I must have fallen asleep again. Oh, God, asleep on your line. Oh, wake up, Brew, wake up. Damn it! Flux.
Drew?
Flux.
Drew!
What are you doing here? Look, Flux, I can't be here. I mean, I can't stay here. It's just not right. I don't fit in. Besides, oh my God, I've got one mother of a deadline hanging over my head. And apparently, a lifetime of therapy to look forward to. So please, just slap me or tell me there's no place like home or do whatever it takes to get me out of here.
Well, I guess. If it means that much to you.
So, you mean you do know how to get me home?
Hell no! I have problems finding my own way home. But I do know a guy who might be able to help. So you see, King Hugh, your wonderfulness, Drew needs to get back home. Can you help him, can you, huh?
Oh, dear, I'm so sorry for all the trouble you've been through. Of course I'll help you find your way home.
Told you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But there's just one teensy-weensy little problem. Let me explain. We are here, Qtopia.
Hey, that's where I live. That's where I live, right there. Zany-Doo. It's kind of like an offshore asylum, but to me, it's always been home. Back to you, your benevolence.
Yes. As I was saying, we are here in Qtopia, home of the happy, helpful Qtopians, and, of course, their good and just king. It's me. We were all so very, very happy until we fell under attack by a very wicked man, Count Nefarious. Don't even like to look at him.
Who would?
Nefarious is ruler of the Malevolands and its dismal denizens. He has perfected a malevolator.
Hey, that's the thing that took a shot at me!
It's a terrible flying weapon of Nefarious's own invention. The malevolator shoots a powerful ray that corrupts everything it touches, turning all that is sweet and pleasant into all that is sinister and ugly. So, I'm afraid, Mr. Drew, we really need you to help us before we can help you.
But how could I possibly help?
My brave spies have stolen the blueprints for Nefarious's bad machine. My royal engineer is using these plans to build a cutifier, a device which will reverse the damage Nefarious has done. Mr. Drew, please, I need you to help us finish the cutifier so that we can end Nefarious's reign of terror and to make the world a happy place. And then, I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Don't worry, your benevolence. We'll save you. Won't we? Mr. Drew?
Sure, Your Highness. I'd be happy to help.
Absolutely splendid. Thank you, friend. You can't possibly understand what this means to me and my kingdom. Before you leave the castle, please stop by my laboratory so my engineer can show you the cutifier. And remember, all of Qtopia is counting on you.
We got through it again. I just threw my phone on top of something, which is not helpful. So as I said the other day on Discord, I'm probably going to do everything the long-winded way that I did originally, even though most of you have seen up until we get to the town. just because I want it fully for my video. So you get to hear all the puns and the stupid jokes all over again. Aren't you all lucky? Not that we actually got that far into the game.
Excuse me, could we have a word with you?
Certainly. Which word would you like? May I recommend goodbye?
King Hugh sure has a lot of trophies.
Well done, sir. A keen observation. However, if I may be blunt, I find dusting a trifle difficult whilst engaged in such witty and insightful conversation. So if it's all the same to you, I suggest you gentlemen be on your way.
Hey, wait a second. What kind of a butler are you anyway?
For your information, no kind of butler at all. Are you blind, sir?
Flux, look at him. I think he's a footman.
What? So you're telling me a butler would be a great big...
Butt. A huge butt. Yeah, they had so many, like, big name voice actors and stuff in this. It was amazing.
So what are all these trophies for anyway?
Aside from dusting.
Why, all sorts of things. First place in the Tribute to Hugh essay contest. Most likely to succeed. Best King of Cutopia.
Best King of Cutopia?
Yes, that one's quite an honor. It was bestowed by the king himself.
Don't you think it's just a little bit funny that the king has proclaimed himself best king?
Funny? May I inquire how many times you have been so honored?
Well, none.
Exactly. So please show our sovereign a little respect, and might I suggest in future you reserve jocularity for a more suitable subject matter, such as your combined IQ.
I didn't know that Flux was Homer. It's been a while since I looked at the cast, though, to be honest. There was a lot. Like, the whole game is voice acted. There's not a section that isn't, unless there is like a small section where it's meant to be on. It's fully voice acted. There's loads of different areas, loads of different characters. There's, like, as you saw on the map and in the explanation in the intro, there's 3 different, like, areas that are very unique in what they look like. Yeah. They put a lot of effort in, and they had a lot of, like, leftover stuff, and people really thought they'd make a second game, but, it just came out when click and point games weren't popular anymore.
This must be a tough time for King Hugh. Nefarious on the loose, Utopians getting struck down left and right.
Dust collecting on his trophies.
Oh, indeed. It's just terrible to see His Royal Highness so unhappy. Every night, I wind his precious royal music box. It begins to play its sweet little lullaby, and only then can my poor king sleep. Sweet dreams to your royal snookums, I softly whisper, as I tuck his highness in. Footman's duties, you wouldn't understand.
Time for us to shove off.
Then please, by all means, shove off, sir.
Shove off. Because isn't the main bad guy voiced by Tim Curry?
Hello!
I have a vague
Hello.
feeling
We're
he
looking
was.
for the royal engineer.
Really? I'm looking for my glasses.
Oh. Well, if you see the engineer, would you tell him we're looking for him?
I will, but he's rather preoccupied right now. He's lost his glasses. Now where can they be?
We're back again.
Very good, sir. May I say, sir has an unrivaled mastery of stating the obvious.
We were just talking to a bird downstairs. He seemed a little flustered.
Ah, you've had the misfortune of meeting Bric-a-Brac, our royal engineer.
Bric-a-Brac seems to be having a bit of a problem.
Allow me to go out on a limb, sir. Bric-a-Brac has lost his glasses.
Yes, That's right.
I don't suppose he has checked his pockets.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Well, while I find the troubles of our engineer most fascinating, sir, in future I would prefer to focus my energies on more important matters, such as the condition of my master's trophies.
King Hugh is really taking these malevolator attacks hard, huh?
Indeed. My poor beloved monarch can't even sleep at night without a lullaby from his royal music box.
His poor royal schnookums.
Well, I'd better be going. I have a drawer full of socks to dust.
Of course, one must have one's priorities.
See you in a minute, dude.
Bric-a-brac, by any chance, are your glasses in your pocket?
I had no idea. I wish I had them right now.
I think what Drew means is, look in your pocket!
Oh, okay. My glasses! I wonder who put them there. Say, do I know you?
I'm Drew, and he's Flux. We're friends of King Hugh. We've come to help you with a cutifier.
Wonderful! Welcome to Team Happy!
Team Happy.
Let me show you what I've been working on.
I don't think we're part of Team
Gentlemen,
Happy. We all seem really
this
grumpy.
is the blueprint for Nefarious's Malevolator! Now then, you see the 12 things installed inside the ship's deck? The whistles, the dagger, and whatnot? Well, they power Nefarious's malevolation beam.
I would
We
love a
need
cookie.
12
I have
things to
cookies
power
downstairs,
the
actually. I
beam
have 2
on
packs of
our
cookies.
machine. But so far, I've only been able to find one.
Well, I guess a scavenger hunt for the missing parts shouldn't take too long. We already have the blueprint. At least we know what we need to get.
Not that easy. Use the same 12 things, get another malevolation beam. See? What we
Malevolation
need are
beam.
12 different things.
Beam.
Things of a different nature. Things that will produce the reverse effect.
Oh, right. You said you had one thing that worked?
Why, yes, I do. Let's take another look-see at the blueprint. The one thing that seems to work is sugar. It works when I put it right there where the spice is in Nefarious' machine.
But why?
I haven't a clue.
Well, Bric-a-brac, we better go. The sooner we get those missing parts, the better for all of us.
Wait, you'll be needing the Malevolator blueprint for reference. Oh, now where's it got to?
You're still holding it, Wing Commander.
Oh, that reminds me. I want to give you something that may help. A
Something.
bottomless bag to carry
Bottomless
all
bag.
the parts in.
Thank you, Bric-a-brac.
That's what I've always
Splendid.
wanted.
And please, feel free to come back here anytime. We can install different things into the cutifier to see if they work. Or we can just talk. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, new friends.
Thank
and good
you.
luck.
I kept thinking last time that it was sword and dagger, but I'm pretty sure it's cloak and dagger, and I'm just being an idiot.
Wait for me!
So the new parts go in those compartments around the cutifier's deck?
Yes, that's right. When you've installed all the components, you simply press that big red button to run the machine. If there are any problems, the computer will let us know.
Hi, guys. I'm Drew Blank, and this is my friend, Flux Wildly.
We're building a machine that's gonna save Cutopia.
We're secretly building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
Oh, jeez. These are the palace guards. You think they don't know what's going on?
Building a machine?
Cutopia?
So, what exactly do you guys do around here?
Let's show him, Sparky. Okie dokie, Chipper. 2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity ba. Bip boop bip boop bippity ba.
Ya da da da, diddly da. Ya da diddly diddly da.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo. Oops.
That's our little
Nice
hello
little
dance.
dance.
It even has a message.
That's right.
It means hello. Here's hoping it made your trip to the palace today just a tiny bit brighter.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
You don't have to thank us. Your smile is payment enough.
I honestly think that's just Sean and Doofus.
Your dance routine is very interesting.
I think you should always
certainly
do
left an
that together
interesting feeling
when
in
we
the
have
pit of
new
my
people in the
stomach.
Discord.
Uh-oh. Want us to kiss it and make it better?
No! Oh.
I think what he means is just the fact that you guys care is already making him feel better.
Hip hip! Hooray!
You guys must be in constant contact with King Hill, right?
Yes, indeedly do. Yes, sir, Rooney.
In that case, I wonder if you could help me.
Of course. Helping you gives us yum-yum feelings all over.
Right.
Yum
Well,
yum feelings
thing is,
all
I've
over.
only met the king once, briefly. He was very kind to me, but I'd really like to know a little more about him. The inside story. What can you two tell me about his royal smiliness?
Well, he's our king. And his name is Hugh. Hip hip! Hooray!
That's it?
That's it!
Sure you don't need a pen and paper to write all that down?
That's right, dude. We'll still be here.
Boy, it sure has
Popcorn
been a
sounds
tough
good. I wish I
day,
had popcorn.
hasn't it, Flux?
Yes?
Oh, we sure could use some cheering up.
Mayday, mayday! Our friends have the frownies. Quick, the dance.
Oh no, wait! It hasn't been
Here you
that
go,
tough.
Doofus and
2,
Sean off
3,
again.
4. Bippity bip bip bippity ba. Bip boop bip boop bippity ba.
Oh, looks like the little fellow's dropped something. Too bad.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo.
Well, there's one problem solved.
And 1,110 to go. Of course, that's only an estimate.
Remember, open up. Don't shut down. Go right in. Don't be left out. Sounds like some sort of inspirational note. Hey, we opened a secret passage.
I guess
Heck yes,
reorganizing
secret
your sock
passage.
drawers can pay off after all.
Get up on the bed.
Flux, I'm too big to climb that ladder. So, could you kinda go up there and dig around in Hugh's bed?
You want me to short sheet him?
No, I want you to search for anything that might be useful.
Party pooper. Hey, here's a voucher for a free costume rental at Misfits Costume Shop.
Hey, Flux, go stand on that loose floorboard for a second, okay?
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Flux, you did it!
Wow, that was hard.
The leap?
The floor.
You must all be so excited. You're gonna meet new friends today. We're not stuck in the castle and only the castle.
Huh?
No.
Yes!
Whoops. Oh dear. Ouch. Predictable. Huh? How inconvenient. That would do it.
I'm gonna get my fish.
Looks like this is the one that got away. future home of the Royal Botanical Gardens.
I can hardly wait.
Right. That wasn't the button I wanted. I wish I wrote down which button it was. There we go. Fingers crossed it's gonna work. Hey.
Excuse me, do you...
Why, look, brother. I think we've got some new faces here in the bakery.
I'll say, welcome, fellows.
I'm Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wildly.
Pleased to meet you, fellas. We're
The Baker Boys.
The Baker Boys.
So, I'm walking down the street, and an old man comes up to me and asks directions to the fish market. The fish market, I say.
Don't ask me. I thought you brought the strudel.
Wait a minute, that didn't make any sense.
It didn't?
No, he's right.
All right. It's just not the same now that it's just me and me.
Just you and you?
No, me.
That's me.
Hold it right there.
He's Doe. I'm me. We also have a middle brother named Ray.
Or at least we did.
Our poor departed brother Ray was
skinny
the
one's
one who sang
Megatron.
the middle note, told the middle of the jokes, and ran the middle bakery.
Departed? Did Ray croak?
No, he departed. One day he went out, and he never came back.
Oh.
And ever since, it's been a tough go for me and me.
So, you guys are bakers?
That's right. Me here runs the day-old bakery, and I run the day-young bakery.
Day Young Bakery?
Selling bread that isn't finished yet. You know, lumps of dough.
Of course. How silly of you, Drew.
And Ray, he used to run the regular bakery.
I was perfect, yeah. After I made my dough, Ray would cook it into nice rolls and sell those in his shop.
The day after, Ray would pass the leftover rolls on to me, and I'd sell them at my place.
But now that our dear brother is gone,
Those dough is left uncooked.
and me's shelves are bare.
I think that's the saddest story I've ever heard.
Oh, brother.
Where do you think Ray went?
We think he was shanghaied.
Shanghaied? Did you say Shanghaied? Ray was Shanghaied? Whoa! I mean, whoa! Okay, someone tell me what Shanghaied means.
Someone kidnapped him?
Ah, bingo, yeah.
Well, we think it may have been nefarious, horrible henchmen.
Why would they do that?
We think maybe it was a case of mistaken identity.
So you're saying you think they meant to kidnap some other baking, singing frog?
Well, despite all your troubles, at least you have your dough, right?
Wrong.
Right after Ray disappeared, things went from bad
To extra bad.
You see, Qtopia ran out of
Oh
butter.
no.
And without butter, dough can't make dough.
What if you just leave out the butter?
Leave out the butter.
No butter, no dough.
Take it from me.
You mean him, right?
Well, sure. Who else?
Well, I guess we better be going.
Take care.
Don't talk to strangers.
Always take a sweater.
Don't forget to write.
They go from being so cheerful to so depressed.
Oops.
Drew, why are we standing in an empty pantry?
I'm not sure. I guess it just seemed like a good idea at the time. Some sort of machine.
They're very sad. We should riot if there's no
Typical. In
butter.
Utopia, even an Irish pub is about as rowdy as a tea room.
I don't know, Flux. I think that mouse over there would disagree with you. Look at him.
Away with you!
The mouse is just having a good time.
Looks like the place is a little livelier than you thought, buddy.
Ooh.
Hi there.
Hello and welcome. So glad you could make it to me lovely establishment.
My, you're looking awfully good today. Magic weather, isn't it?
Yes?
A good answer. A fine answer.
Aye, nothing short of pure dead brilliant, by the way.
Thanks.
Why, and I couldn't be better myself.
Thanks for asking.
Sure. I couldn't help but notice that your accent is, well...
First it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then it's Irish,
Then
then it's Scottish,
Scottish,
then
then it's
Irish,
Irish,
then
then
Scottish,
Scottish.
Irish, Scottish.
I think he gets the point.
Ah, yes, thank you for noticing. A lot of folks can't tell the difference.
It's my ancestry, you see.
I'm half Irish.
And half Scottish.
And all cheese.
Aye, that's right.
I suppose you could say I'm a bit of a hunk.
A bit of a
good
hunk.
Cheese.
But not a very sharp one, apparently.
Well, you certainly seem to have the luck of the Irish. It's quite a popular little pub we run here.
Oh, I'm sure it has everything to do with the tavern's tasteful decor.
Yes, the shamrock motif is very original.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say so, sirs. Very kind. Although...
I do have one eensy little problem.
Oh? What's eating you, laddie?
Well, that's just it, you see.
There's a moose loose about this house.
Huh?
Right here, in the tavern.
There's a moose.
You're being harassed by a very large antlered deer?
Dinna be
Moose.
silly.
You know what I mean.
A moose.
A wee slick at cowering timorous beastie.
There's a mouse for crying out loud.
Ah, a mouse.
Aye, a moose.
Moose.
Tell me, what possible problem could a little mouse pose to such a big hunk of cheese like yourself?
You need to ask that.
I begin to understand.
No, I'm not sure that you do.
I mean, the little fellow does take a wee nibble at me noggin from time to time.
But that's all right with me. I wouldn't want the poor wee thing to starve after all.
So then, if you don't mind him chewing chunks out of you, what's the problem?
Well, you see, in addition to
Calling
having a
moose and
hidden
antlered
appetite,
deer is an insult to
this
moose
mouse
fine.
is a bit, high-spirited.
I mean, he's an absolute bampart if you catch me drift.
We don't, but we do, if you catch my drift.
And though I'm sure he doesn't mean us any harm, his shenanigans are driving me customers absolutely crazy.
Oh, I've tried everything, but I just cannot seem to make him go away.
So, what's a little irritation? You sure you're not making a mountain out of a mouse hole?
No, I'm not.
Does it mean a moose
I'm
hole?
not me wit's end, I tell you.
I'm even offering a reward to the person that catches the wee tyke.
He's giving away a reward? This guy's gotta be desperate. I mean, he is half Scottish after all.
Wow. What's wrong with the Scots?
That's an interesting organ you have there.
Oh, my kilt's riding up again, isn't it?
No, I mean a piano-type organ thingy.
Oh, yes, of course. She's a Hamlin pipe organ. Top of the line she is.
Until recently, she used to get a lot of use.
Why, the Baker boys performed in here almost every day.
Until the offy business with the brothers' disappearance.
So how long has this mouse been around anyway?
You know,
The moose.
that's funny.
He showed up the very same day I got back from my vacation.
Your vacation?
I went to Xanadu.
Oh, what a terrible mistake.
Hey, watch it, buddy. That's my hometown, you know.
And a lovely place it is.
But, and this is only my opinion, mind you, it's no place to relax, is it?
Why, every time I'd so much as set foot outside,
Wham! Someone will come up behind me and pull my kilt down or drop an anvil on my scone.
Hey, that's...
Just terrible. I see you've set a trap for your little visitor.
oh dear, that horrible thing.
I really hoped I wouldn't have to use it, mind you.
It's just that, well, I've asked our tiny friend nicely to leave ever so many times, and it hasn't worked at all.
I thought he'd see that ugly trap and simply get scared away.
Yeah, right. It looks like he's quaking with fear already.
I suppose what I really need is someone with pest control experience to come and catch the daft wee bugger for me.
By the way, did I mention that there's a lovely reward for the fellow that does?
Hey, wait a minute. Do we leave that haggis in the oven?
Oh yeah. We best skedaddle.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you.
Come back anytime you fancy.
Yeah, let's go have some haggis.
Looks like a cheerful crowd.
This is Cutopia. What did you expect?
Maybe I'll give the barman's organ a try.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
I'm sure he will. That's not what I wanted to do.
Done yourself, wee man.
Ready for another musical interlude?
Play it again, Plank.
Flux, go give that mousetrap a whack, would you?
Check.
We got him.
Take that, you Wesley Wooden.
We got the moose. The moose is no longer loose in anyone's hoose.
Well done, lad. Goodness me, you used the trap.
I never meant for our wee pal to get popped.
Oh, don't worry.
Bopped.
As soon as we bend his skull back into shape, I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Ugh, I suppose you're right. Perhaps that is for
The
the
moose
best.
was
Thank you,
Toonstuck.
friends, for making me tavern a peaceful, happy place again. Oh, and without further ado, here's your reward,
What did I get? What did I
gentlemen.
get? What did I get?
No mud. That's our reward.
I know. It's maybe too much, isn't it?
But
Yeah,
please,
it's way too
take
much.
it. I insist.
The both of you have earned it, so you have.
Flux, what are we gonna do with this piece of junk?
I got a few ideas.
You've got a moose now. I think that.
A leaky old tankard from the tavern.
Maybe it isn't what you put there. Maybe I need another watering can. Wait a minute.
Whoops.
I guess that's King Hugh's little way of saying,
Don't take my trophies, you miserable thieves!
Do I want the trophy? I was. I knew it. We'll go into the arcade first.
Good day, kind sir. My name is Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wildly. Pleased to meet you. So, is this an arcade?
No, it's a flower shop. Only we're fresh out of flowers.
Of course it's an arcade, you meathead.
Drew, did you hear that? You just got dumped on by a Cutopian. Drew Blank snubbed by a sap. Oh, boy, I can't think of anything more humiliating. Wait until everybody hears about this. You'll never live it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Flux Wildly. You know, I thought Utopians were supposed to be happy and helpful, caring and sharing. You seem surprisingly
grumpy,
obnoxious.
Okay, so you found me out. I'm not from around here.
Yeah, hey, I remember you. You used to have a place like this in Zany Doo. How come you left the homeland?
Business sucked. It's not easy to con a zany. Everyone's a wise guy.
Yeah.
So I came over here to swindle, entertain these smiley little Utopian saps. It ain't glamorous, but it's a living.
Ripping off Cutopians. Why, that's just downright
smart.
Inspired. You need a partner?
He's speaking theoretically, of course.
I am?
Well, theoretically speaking. No!
If you ask me, conning the ultra-gullible doesn't sound like a particularly rewarding career. Where's the challenge? Where's the joy? Now, in my line of work, but enough about me. This is about your career. Mistake.
Drew, are you nuts? Old Fishface here is a genius. He's got it made.
Oh yeah, made in the shade. Except for the fact that I gotta live here in Cutopia, which means I gotta kiss sweet little furry Cutopian butt. Well, hello, friend. Aren't the flowers lovely this time of year? Happy
Aren't
day.
they?
Happy day.
Everyone have a
Man,
happy
a little
day.
piece of me dies every time I gotta say crap like that.
In other words, he's a true retail worker.
That game in the middle isn't very popular.
Whackman? Hey, that's 'cause it's from Zany Dude. My furry little patrons prefer goody Cutopian games like Sweet Fighter.
Sweet
Fighter?
You hurl compliments.
Wow.
That's your most popular game?
Yeah, that and Mortal
Mortal
Wombat.
Wombat.
I won't ask.
Well, don't. Now, Whackman, here's a game. And with all the time I got on my tentacles, let's just say I've gotten pretty damn good at it. In fact, I've got sort of a standing challenge. If anyone can beat me at Whackman, I'll give them one of the arcade's top prizes. This fabulous, practically gold chain.
Practically.
Gold.
Hey, that's almost valuable.
Well, I have no idea how to play Whackman, but I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. And a lot of humiliation, so...
Hell yeah,
for a game.
Beefcake's there.
Chump, you beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
Hell yeah, I rock.
Sorry, buddy. Looks like I'm the new champ.
Champ, your mother's ass. I saw you cheat, but I'll give you the chain anyway, because I'm such an honest guy.
Do you like my pro gaming strat there?
We're back.
Oh, goody.
I think I know how that strengthometer thing works. You try to ring the bell, right?
Yep, that's all you gotta do to win one of the arcade's top prizes. This bottle of fine Chablis. I even got a lucky mallet right here waiting for you. Aw, sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
He looks so trustworthy. I'd trust him. Girly man.
Good effort, Drew. Even though you failed, I admire you for giving it your best shot.
I tried.
I don't know him. I've never seen him before in my life.
What ho, Captain Calamari.
Don't you have to be somewhere?
No.
So, what about that King Hugh? You gotta love him. I mean, you do. Gotta love him, right?
Oh, he's the happiest, kindest king in all Cutopia. I salute him. To tell you the truth, the guy's way too happy. Makes me want to puke. So you want to play some games or what?
No.
So
I'll be back.
Mr. Squid. I've treasured the time we've had together.
Well, that makes one of you.
That's cute. Look at all the cool get-ups.
Yeah, there's a veritable lot of them.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
Excuse us!
Okay, like you're excused. Oh my god! Like, where is my head today? I'm Miss Fit. Welcome to the Costumerama.
All you missed was her telling us that we were in Costorama.
Good book?
Not even. I am like a total agnostic.
No, I meant, do you like your book? Like?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad book, you know? I mean, there's like nothing more noble than the written word.
What a crazy coincidence. Why, I was just saying that to Drew here. Books are the best. They're the tops. Good old books. Oh, all those words and everything. Woo! Can't get enough of them.
Give it up, Flux. Whatever you're thinking, it's not gonna happen.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. So, Misfit, how about you and I get together and, you know, read a few books by candlelight? Just the two of us.
Flux trying to flirt.
Sounds rad. It's like totally cool that you're so into reading. You wouldn't believe the amount of jerks that try picking me up, pretending they like books. Thing is, I only have to talk to them for about 5 minutes before I see right through them. I usually get so totally irked that I end up walloping them with one of my karate kicks.
Hell yeah.
I'm like a total black belt.
Really? Oh no. You know what? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a rain check on our little reading rendezvous. You see, Drew here needs my help. And I can't just up and desert him like that. Ain't that right, buddy?
That's right, buddy.
Bummer.
Yeah, buddy. This is like Sean. Sean doesn't read. He's gonna get karate kicked by someone for not reading.
So, if you love books, why do you run a
Costumerama? Well, like I love costumes too. I mean, what could be more totally profound than to like transcend your physical appearance? Plus, reading and costuming are really cool together, you know? I mean, a lot of my costumes are based on something I've read.
Like the Emperor's New Clothes.
Like the one I made after I read Camus. It was based on the unreasonable silence of the universe.
That I'd like to see.
Oh, sorry. It's like out on consignment.
Bummer.
Bummer.
I really dig your costumes.
Thanks. Business has been
Maybe I
like
don't really want to
totally
escape.
great lately. I just finished up my Rent-A-Rama promotion, and I gave out Mongo
Does that make the main
vouchers.
bad guy
Mongo?
Rowan?
Vouchers?
Or does
For
it
a
make
free
the
rental.
main
That's
bad
very
guy
generous of you.
Jeff?
No way. It's like marketing.
So what's that you're reading?
It's called Enigma. It's a book of insoluble puzzles.
Insoluble puzzles? Hey, what a blast! Say, why didn't they just make the book illegible while they were at it?
Hey, like, I'm open-minded, okay?
Your smile's
I'll read
terrifying me.
anything.
King Hugh asked us to redeem his costume voucher for him.
Oh, wait. No can do. King Hugh forgot to authorize this. You know, by stamping it with his royal crest.
Wow. Sorry about that, Misfit. But since we're already here, and,
No way. I've
No
gotta have this
way.
stamped, guys. I mean, otherwise someone could just, like, snag the king's voucher and try to pass it off as their own or something. Not that you guys would ever do anything like that.
No! I mean, that would just be flat out wrong.
yeah, absolutely unthinkable.
Cool. I knew you'd, like, understand.
So wrong.
We are so out of here.
Yeah, quick, before you start talking like that all the time.
It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun in a big hurry.
Maybe she's late for a very important date.
Fluffy Fluffy
Get ready
Bun
to
Bun,
hate
I
your
presume.
life.
That's me!
How are you today, Fluffy?
I'm fuzzy and fluffy and cute and cuddly, and I just couldn't be happier. Oopsie, I just told an itty-bitty fib. You see, ever since that bad Mr. Nefarious started messing up Cutopia with his nasty machine, I've been just an eensy bit cranky. That nasty man is ruining everything! Just look at my meadow! Nasty, nasty, nasty! It's just not fair! Oh, golly, listen listen to me. I'm being a great big grouchy pants. I should be welcoming you. Welcome, welcome.
Well, thanks.
Don't know about Sean.
so
This
much.
is me without a
No,
cookie.
thank you. I love to make special new friends. Oh boy, is it a beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
I guess Nefarious' attacks have you pretty shaken up.
Golly, yes, but it gets much, much worse. You see, some bunny gave me this cotton candy to cheer me up. But I prefer popcorn! What did I do to deserve this? I'm just a perky, cute little bunny with shiny soft fur. Why me? Why me?
Right. Considering what Nefarious has done to this meadow, I guess we should be thankful he didn't hit us.
You know, I think we have my lucky charm to thank for that.
Oh, a charm?
Oh, it's just a little rabbit's foot I carry around with me.
Don't worry. I know he was just trying to say something nice, like how bunnies are lucky and lovable and good to have around. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said anything at all.
That's very threatening. I don't trust this bunny. She terrifies me.
So, Fluffy, what exactly do you do around here anyway?
Do? Why, my job is being the cutest little bunny in the whole wide world. My big bunny ears are cute. My little bunny bottom is cute. Why, even my teeny little poops are cute. Hooray! Hooray for me!
And I'm sure those teeny little poops smell better than flowers, right?
Do they ever want to sniff my sweet fluffy bottom?
Hey, guess what?
No!
Do you know King Hugh?
Oh, yes. I just love Huey. He's so good and wise and happy and good looking.
Good looking?
Of course. Every bunny is good looking in their own special way. Even you.
Even me?
That's nice.
Nice is my specialty.
So, Fluffy, what's so bad about cotton
I
candy
love
anyway?
cotton candy.
Well, gee, nothing at all, I guess. Except that I hate cotton candy.
Cotton candy's good. I like cotton candy.
My poor little tummy! Whoa! Woe is me!
Well, Fluffy, I'm afraid we have to go.
Oh, boo! It's always sad to see friends leave. Oh, well, oh. I'd like to give the whole world a great big fluffy bun hug. Wouldn't you?
Sure, I guess.
But you can't, 'cause you're not fluffy bun.
For which I am eternally grateful.
Ugh. Look at this character. Isn't he so cute?
Hello?
Drew, what do you think you're doing?
Well, I thought maybe, you know.
You thought this rag-clad bundle of straw was alive, didn't you?
No. Well, okay, maybe I did. It's not like I haven't seen weirder stuff.
Oh, Drew, even in my world, the Scarecrow is just a...
Hello?
Scarecrow.
You were saying?
Hey, did one of you minxes call me a rag-clad bundle of straw? Or did that all happen in some beastly dream? I don't know. Dreams are the strangest things, aren't they? I had to simply divine one the other day. I was floating high above the world, the wind gently cradling and caressing me as I gracefully swooped and pirouetted in the air. Oh, and through all of it, I was wearing this teal chiffon scarf that was to die for. It can be really quite devastating, waking up from a dream like that, can't it?
Yeah.
Poor Scarecrow.
So, Mr. Scarecrow, what are you doing
He just
here?
wants to look fabulous.
Hanging around?
Hardly. If you must know, I'm watching over my babies.
Your babies?
The crows, darling. The crows.
You might want to take another look at your job description. As far as I know, scarecrows are supposed to scare crows.
For your information, I am not a scarecrow. I am a carecrow. Who do you think cares for all the little birds? Florence Nightingale?
Sounds about right.
And take it from me, bullying birds is one thing, but it takes a much stronger sort to look after them. Why, the wear and tear from throwing seed alone. Just look at these hands. Are these the hands of the idol? I don't think so, sailor. Well, I suppose it's the price I pay for not wearing rubber gloves. But have you seen the gaudy colors those things come in? Yuck.
Can get
No,
like a
thank
pink
you.
one.
I'd rather my hands fell off at the sleeve than be caught wearing those fashion faux pas. I know, I'm terrible, aren't I?
Fay over the gay stereotype.
Well, I have to say, you are the smartest dressing scarecrow, carecrow, I've ever met.
Oh, you are a sweetheart, aren't you?
Oh, I dig the cloak. It's good.
This old
Very
thing?
good.
Hate it. I call it Cape Fear. It's not like I had any choice in the matter, you know? I'd give anything for a nice new outfit. Actually, I'd give this cloak. I'm afraid it's all I've got. I don't suppose you boys could find it in your hearts? Oh, but no, what am I saying? I've crossed the line. I'm asking much too much.
I suppose we could help you out.
I'll get you
Really?
new clothes.
Would
I
you?
like him.
Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? We're going clothes shopping for a scarecrow?
Tell you what, you give us a cloak and we'll get you a nice sport coat or something.
A sport coat? How positively dismal. No, this has to be the right outfit. I want something I can wear all day long and all year round, but it doesn't have to be out of this world. I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and whistles. I don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing. Got that?
Sure. I know exactly the outfit you need.
Yeah, so do I. A straight jacket.
It must be kind of lonely for a sociable guy like yourself, hanging around in this empty cornfield.
Yeah, I mean, face it. You could probably talk the ears off a cornstalk.
Well, you fellas certainly have my number. I do like a good chinwag. Chatting with you is so much fun. I'm having a ball. I feel I could tell you two anything, everything, and you'd understand.
We'd understand.
Good.
Don't get me wrong, I love my babies. Bless their little feathered hearts. But I'm afraid gossiping with them is a bit of a one-way street, if you know what I mean. To their credit,
That
they
is like
are
talking to
good
Sean.
listeners, and that's very important, as we all know. I mean, don't you just want to scream when you get stuck with someone who goes on and on and on?
He gets better,
And
trust
doesn't
me.
let you get a word in edgeways.
Yes!
Kind of. He gets different.
So I gather you don't get to the palace much.
You gather right, honey. But I do have an occasional chat-see with King Hugh. That poor
Hey,
man.
dude.
I
Welcome
really
back.
feel for the guy. It must
You
be
haven't
rough
missed
having your
much. We just
kingdom come under
met
attack.
people.
Oh, you big silly. That's the least of his troubles. I mean, just look at his ensemble.
Huh?
Those baggy royal robes. Ugh, I just cringe. I mean, you'd think a monarch could afford a tailor. Now, if I were king, having impeccable dress sense would be mandatory for all my subjects. Needless to say, I'd lead by example. And believe you me, I'd get tough on those who continue to show poor taste in their wardrobes. I'd
Yes,
rule with a
he stops.
moisturized fist in a cherry velvet glove.
Very much so.
What a darling little world that would be, don't you think?
Sure. A fashion dictatorship headed up by a straw man? Sounds swell.
So if we bring you a new outfit, you'll give us your cloak, right?
Honey, for a new outfit, I'll give you my cloak and sing Act 2 of West Side Story.
Thanks, but we'll just stick with a cloak.
So, how does a nice parka sound?
A parka? What are you trying to do? Kill me with humiliation? Slay me with dreariness? Oh, the hideous monotony! I can't breathe!
Okay, no parka. Now, what should we bring you?
I told you. I want something I can wear all day long and all year round, but it doesn't have to be out of this world. I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and whistles. I don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing.
Well, at least he isn't picky.
Well, we gotta be going.
All right, boys. But don't forget about your friend the Carecrow. Be sure to keep me posted. As if I wasn't already.
Hello, ladies.
Psst, Drew, let me handle this. I'm a whiz with foreign languages. No! Mama Bidu! Hubba hubba, ring-a-ding-ding, cowabunga!
Are you speaking to us?
Do you?
Oh,
Now you've
you
got
must
the
want some
stereotypical
butter.
old
I'm
fuddy-duddies.
terribly sorry, but there isn't any more.
None at all.
Butter? No, we...
You see, the Churnatron is broken.
Hey, no big deal.
I know how upset you must be. Without butter, life is barely worth living.
True.
All of Cutopia mourns my pure, sweet creamery butter.
Unhappy day. Unhappy day.
But we will soldier on, and you must as well.
Courage.
Say, aren't you ladies supposed to be on all fours?
Oh, the nerve!
Oh my goodness.
No, that's not what I meant. Really, it's not. It's just that in my world, forget it. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Well, anyone with the good manners to apologize is welcome in our stable.
By the way, my name is Drew, and this here is Flux.
Goodness me, where are my manners? I'm Marge, and this is Polly. And this machine is my lifelong friend and partner, the
She's married to the
Churnatron.
machine.
It's a pleasure to
She's
meet
married to the
all of you.
machine. She's one of them guys. Let's face it, it is just one large sex toy.
Did you say the Churnatron was broken?
Yes, I'm afraid the poor thing is on the fritz, and has been for quite some time. Oh, it seems like an eternity since my last milking. I don't mind telling you that my rosy red swollen udders are in desperate need of a good sucking from old Journey here.
Actually, I mind you telling me that.
You see, we were a team.
If you didn't
Together,
believe me, doofus.
We made the sweetest, purest butter in all of
Oh,
Utopia.
exactly.
Without my partner in cream, all I have left are my memories.
Her partner in
I'm
cream.
Sure it's a real shame about Mr. Suck here, but there's more to life than butter. Right, Drew?
All right. I mean, you've got this quaint little barn to live in, and all the hay you could ever want, and Flux.
Did we mention this lovely barn? Ooh, besides, you could have a career in the beef business. A short one, of course.
It's sweet of you to try to cheer us up, but butter is my life. Until the Churnatron is fixed, things just won't be the same.
So, what exactly happened to the Churnatron anyway?
I'm afraid it may have broken down from simple overuse. I do so enjoy making butter.
1 minute it was working fine, churning away. Then all of a sudden, a metal thingamabob flew off.
She overuses it, guys.
But we couldn't
She likes
find
making that creamy
Only we had a
butter.
way of getting that part. Without it, my life is meaningless.
You know, Marge, meaning, purpose, all that stuff is overrated. Hell, just ask Flux here. His life is completely pointless, and he's loving every minute of it.
You betcha, sweet Bippy. As a revered Zanian philosopher once said, those who seek meaning in their lives are... What the... Ah! He was run over by a runaway ice cream truck before completing his last work. But for all us Zanians, there is profound meaning to be found in his sense
I'm just reading between the
I know
lines.
what you're trying to
They're
do.
not going to say it
Thank
outright,
you.
but we know
You're
what's
good
going on
people,
here.
But I'm afraid for a domesticated bovine, life is empty when you have a sack full of souring milk.
Amen.
The horse seems a little quiet.
Elmer? Yes, Elmer's special.
Special?
You know, it's a nice silo, but it isn't holding any grain, if you grasp my meaning.
No grain.
Grain? I just figured he was a total retard or something.
Sorry, ladies. Flux is special. He suffers from foot and mouth disease, if you grasp my meaning.
Huh?
So long, ladies.
We have to move along. Move along. Get it?
That's a very bad joke.
Are they making fun of us?
Of course not, Polly. These are our friends.
Comments like that make me feel like I'm about 3 feet high.
You are about 3 feet high.
Cool. For a second there, I thought I developed a conscience.
I want the green gloopy stuff.
Oh, yuck.
The 90s were a weird time to live in.
The door to the squirrel's treehouse. Flux, go up there and ask the squirrel if you can grab his nuts.
I thought you'd never ask.
I want my pepper, but I can't get the pepper yet because I've got fertilizer.
You doing, gents?
Hello.
Lovely day for a stroller, ain't it? BB Wolf at your service.
BB?
Short for Big Bad.
Catchy.
And practical. Big Bad is a real mouthful.
Another crack like that, my friend, and you'll be the mouthful. With whom do I have the treasure speaking?
I'm Drew Blank, and he's Flux Wildly.
Pleased to meet you.
He wants to eat us.
That's nice. Anyway, we'd better be going.
Stick around a memento, fellas. I got a little flavor to ask you. See, I'm having some friends for dinner this evening, and I was hoping you might bring me a bottle of tasteful vino to accompany my riposte. Without my evening glass of wine,
He wants
I
to
got
eat
little
us.
testes, if you snatch my drift.
Hey, I can feel a little testes myself when the mood takes me.
Consider your drift firmly snatched, Mr. Wolf.
Please, call me BB. I persist.
All right, BB. We'll be sure to keep an eye out for some wine.
Pardon me, friends, but I do believe there's been a small incommunicado. See, I'm not asking you to keep an eye out. I'm telling you to bring me some stinking wine if you want to get through these woods alive.
Okay.
Good. Now I want to wish you and your friend good luck in your missionary.
That's real big of you, BB.
Of course, everything about me is big.
That's funny. I was just thinking, what big eyes you've got.
He hasn't really got big
the better
eyes.
for seeing how you ain't got my wine yet. Get going. Ciao.
Look, Drew! It's Zany Doo! That's where I live.
We get to go to the fun place now. Where nothing makes any fucking sense. Well, oh yeah.
Sorry, little fella, but it's time to wake up and smell the fertilizer. Looks like a gear shift.
We're going to Zany Doo! I love going to Zany Doo! Are we there yet?
Right.
Excuse me, sir.
Outhouse security. I'll have to ask you gentlemen to step away from the rest facility.
Oh, yeah? Or else what?
Citizens in my capacity as an outhouse security professional, this Flushing establishment and its surroundings are within my jurisdiction. In short, from where
I
you
need
stand,
a bit of
I am the
paper.
law. As such, I am authorized to deal with scoundrels, gangsters, charlatans, miscreants, rapscallions, ne'er-do-wells, and all other troublemakers as I see fit. This would include mercilessly beating you about the head with the shovel.
I think we better just do whatever he says.
I swear, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm a pitiful coward, I'd step back a few feet and flip him off. big time!
Let me get this straight. You're guarding this outhouse?
Correct. No one is allowed inside until the clock strikes the end of my shift. Xanadu Penal Code Section 7, subparagraph 12.
But what if it's an emergency?
A fish flushing emergency?
Fish flushing?
Well, yeah. What
Fish
else would
flushing.
we doing there?
Sir, I would caution you that entering an outhouse for any reason other than to flush fish would be considered toileting with intent, for which I can and will cause you pain.
Hey, what else would we do in there? Right, Flux?
I want to flush
So,
fish.
we really can't go inside?
We promised not to make a mess.
You can neither go inside and make a mess, nor go inside and not make a mess.
Well, what about making a mess and then going inside?
The Xanadu clock will signal the end of my shift. At that point, and not a second earlier, you and your friend will be free to fish flush.
Boy,
Fish flush.
that is one dedicated security guard.
I'll say.
I have a fish
No,
to flush
I
as
mean
well.
really dedicated. The Xanadu clock is broken. It hasn't chimed in years.
Jeez, that's a hell of a shift. I'll bet he's pooped.
Could be. Plus, he's probably tired.
Officer, I just want you to know we're both very impressed by the fine job you're doing here.
Thank you, citizen. Now please, move along and...
However, I think it's only fair to inform you that the clock you've been waiting to hear strike the end of your shift. You know, so you can go home to your loved ones, maybe get a little rest, watch a ball game. Well, it's broken.
It hasn't chimed in years. Years!
So you see, your shift was over a long, long time ago.
Xanadu Penal Code Section 3, subparagraph 17. No citizen shall knowingly deceive or otherwise mislead, defraud, hoodwink, or dupe an outhouse security professional in the course of his, her, or its duty.
Hey, I have never hoodwinked.
I wouldn't dream of duping.
Or said security professional shall raise a big hairless bump on the aforementioned citizen's noggin and/or noggins.
Have a nice day, officer.
Yeah, a nice never-ending day.
I want to flush fish.
Just want to flush some fish. Is that so wrong?
I believe I have made it very clear to you two that fish flushing hours are over. Come back after the Xanadu clock has chimed out the end of my shift. At that time, I shall spend exactly 30 minutes perambulating to my residence, and after ensuring that my dwelling is tidy and secure, will retire for the evening. Until then, I shall guard this flushing establishment with the selfless devotion expected of an outhouse security professional.
How about a bribe?
What could you possibly offer me to make me break the law, and in so doing tarnish the spotless reputation of the toilet sentry?
Drew?
Satisfaction of knowing you've helped someone in need?
So long, gentlemen.
Nice one, buddy.
Pity. I thought you were about to offer me a comfy chair.
Yes, we can get that. Just let us in.
Attempting to bribe an outhouse security professional is in direct violation of Xanadu Penal Code Section 5, subparagraph 13. Cease and desist, or ready your hiney for the mother of all spankings.
Look, we don't even know what time your shift ends. Can you just slip away and take a quick look at the clock and see if your shift is over?
I can't leave my post to look at clocks. Civil Code Section 8, Part...
But if you checked the clock and it really was fish flushing time, then you wouldn't actually have left your post. Because, technically, you would have already been off duty. Am I right?
Could you repeat that?
Just what kind of idiot do you two think I am?
A big one.
Xanadu Civil Code Section 5, subparagraph 25. In the unlikely event that the Xanadu clock is broken, an outhouse security professional may be relieved from his duties by the commode commandant. The commandant is easily identified by his purple complexion and green glasses.
Officer, 10 hut. I'm relieving you from your duties. Dismissed.
As an outhouse security professional, I am exposed on a daily basis to the scum of this world, to the dregs of society, and by this I mean, of course, the general public. There isn't a scam, swindle, or sting I haven't seen, heard, or smelled, so I find your commode commandant routine painfully transparent. P.S. Any future attempt to pose as an outhouse security officer, senior or otherwise, will result in the prompt insertion of my fist into your eye socket.
Lieutenant Blank, 10 hut. Retreat!
I feel like we're being threatened.
We have to go, but before we do, I want you to know that talking to you has been like beating my head against a brick wall. Only more so.
Thank you, citizen. It's been a pleasure thwarting your illicit activities.
An advertisement for a whack me contest.
So it's blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, orange. Ah, the phone number.
Hi there, I'm Drew. This is my friend Flux.
Oh look, two scrawny stick figures have wandered accidentally into my world-famous gym by accident. You two are obviously looking for the dress shop down the street. You will recognize it by the sign reading, "Yes, girls, come inside now. We have petite sizes."
Ugh.
Buff
Let
dog.
me guess. You're Jim.
Ooh, I am becoming flabbergasted. To my surprising, your little monkey head actually contains a tiny brain.
Actually, my species parted ways with the monkeys a long time ago. Then we started to use tools, grow vegetables, and domesticate lesser mammals, such as the canines.
Ha ha! While the monkey man grows vegetables, I am growing muscles.
I don't think he has any idea what I was talking about.
Yeah, well, that makes 3 of us.
So, what's so great about this gym anyway?
What is being so great about this gym was asking the pretty little lady man. My techniques have helped hundreds become stronger, less pathetic individuals.
There's a
Of
fish
course,
running
no
around at the
pupil
top.
has ever come close to equaling my strength.
Of course.
But all of my customers are walking out that door able to kick their flabby hindquarters at weaklings like you. Take a certain sailor man. I put him on an all-spinach diet. You should see him now.
Actually, I think I have. What's that big machine in the corner?
You are looking at the ultimate piece of bodybuilding equipment, the Pumpotron. Guaranteed to be beating even the most pathetic loser into a powerful specimen of manhood.
Hey, Drew, listen to that. Sounds like there's hope for you after all.
Sorry, Charlie. The equipment is only for club members.
Great. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and join up.
Wrong again, Pee-wee man. Membership is by invitation only. My invitation.
And, we're not invited.
Bingo, puny wimp runt.
What's all the gymnastics stuff for?
That is my personal equipment. I use it to demonstrate my agility and grace.
If you ask me, all those bars and things look kind of dangerous.
To a clumsy, bumbling monkey like you, yes. But for me, my routine is as easy as 1, 2...
Say, Jim, could you possibly do us a small favor?
What is it that you are wanting? Speak, stick figure man.
Well, I was just wondering if maybe Flux and I could see your routine.
All right, I suppose I can be giving you a quick demonstration.
Oh boy, I can hardly be waiting.
Wow! That was amazing! You could be famous! I mean, any circus would kill for a dog act like that. Well, it's time for us to go. Hey, we must have been here several months in dog years.
Do not be getting attitude, smarty slacks, or I will be having no choice but to pound you into a puddle with teeth. Faster, slug.
This is the important question you're asking, Sean. That was it. Of everything that's just happened, that was what you have to ask.
There. That should do it. Who's there?
It is I, your malevolence. 1,000 pardons, but I have detected a new presence in Qtopia.
I don't have time for more news of
rabbits. I have work.
This is no rabbit. I've never sensed any creature quite like this before.
I see. Is it, dangerous?
It seems harmless. So far.
Good, but keep watching it. I'm not in the mood for meddlers. I need time to recharge the machine for my next strike.
Yes, my liege.
Go that way. I think there's something like that at the end. I have a feeling you have to get it to 6 o'clock. Oh my god. I used to hate this clock with a passion. Oh, wait a minute, I get it. I remember now. Still got it wrong. I'm an idiot. Fuck's sake, I was one out. Is that gonna be it?
Hey, we got the clock to work.
It's whatever hand the big hand's on. You'll move the small hand if you press the right one. So like if the clock hand was on 12, it would move 12 around. So it's just counting and trying to figure out what number you have to be on. I got there.
That mechanical bird is in even worse shape than the clock.
That's the entrance to Whack Me. Look out!
Look out for what?
Nothing. I always say that just in case.
Hi there, guys.
He's Warp, I'm Woof. Welcome to Whack Me.
Great place you have here.
Oh, Whack Me is just kind of a natural extension of Warp and me's hobby, see?
What hobby is that?
Beating the living crap out of each other for grins. One day we realized, hey, here we are beating the living crap out of each other. But what's in it for us? And then Warp said, you know, Woof, wouldn't all self-respecting zanies just give their eye teeth for the opportunity to beat the living crap out of each other with the same style and finesse as us? Well, actually, Warp just kind of chuckled this weird chuckle. But I knew what he meant.
And so, Whack Me was born. Abuse tools by the experts.
Exactly. We can put our names on Whack Me products with confidence. Because we've tested every item personally, over and over, on each other.
You're obviously a shrewd businessman.
Hey, we saw a market niche and we filled it. In Zany Dude, turn around and you step on someone who needs an anvil.
It's been a while since I was in here. Anything new?
Anything new? You hear that, Warp? Anything new? Are you kidding, mister? You turn around, we got something new every day.
I thought it was turn around, you step on somebody who needs an anvil.
Don't get smart, son. Stay the way you are.
So, what is new?
Our latest prototypes are in the case there. They aren't for sale just yet. But we'd be more than happy to demonstrate them for you.
What's that machine in the corner?
That little beauty is the one and only free-fall gift-o-matic. Just push the button to start it, then stop it at the gift you want by pushing the button again. It's our little way of saying a big thank you to our valued paying customers.
Could you demonstrate one of those cigars?
Absolutely, but be warned, this is no mere exploding cigar. This is the Fat Man of Trick Stogies. Smoking this sucker is real bad for your health. Best of all, it's guaranteed to go off in your mouth, not in your hands. Check it out.
We'd love to see a demonstration of that boxing glove.
Right away, customer satisfaction is our middle name.
Let me guess. Turn around, you step on another satisfied customer.
Correct. Now listen up. With the simple press of a button, this glove will smash the living daylights out of any unsuspecting sucker skull. The chump on the receiving end is guaranteed to see stars every time. Crush all you want, folks. This glove is built to outlast your victims' heads blow after beautiful blow. Observe. Note the quality of our genuine synthetic leather.
I got my stars. No! My mouse just wouldn't move.
Hi, guys. How's business?
Painful.
Glad to hear it.
Why is my mouse moving so slowly?
Would you mind demonstrating that glove again?
Say no more. Customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
I thought it was your middle name.
Listen to this. With the simple press of a button, this glove will smash the living daylights out of any unsuspecting sucker skull. The chump on the receiving end is guaranteed to see stars every time. Observe.
We need the stars.
Note the quality of our genuine synthetic leather.
I'm sure he has
Got
plenty
'em.
more where these came from. We're back.
Pleasure to see you again. You guys are regulars.
Can we take a look at that flower?
Friends, this is not your garden variety squirting flower. Why sprinkle your buddy with plain old water when you can douse him with an unhealthy portion of extra strength acid? Show 'em, Ward.
That powder looks interesting.
That's our patented shake and flake itching powder. Sure, lots of stuff can make you itch, but our powder has a special added ingredient, Lepro C. I guarantee it'll give you a lot more than a little tingle. Ready, Ward?
Well, guys, I'm afraid we have to get going.
I always hate to see our friends leave, especially when they haven't bought anything. Come again soon.
I haven't bought a thing.
Mind if I use your gift machine?
I certainly do, friend. That machine is for our paying customers.
But I am a paying customer. Don't you remember? Just the other day, when I bought all that stuff.
No, but I'll tell you what, son. Just show me that whack-me stuff you're talking about, and I'll be happy to let you use our fine machine.
I can't remember what's on the middle one. Or it's just this?
Vultures make me nervous when they hang around like that. I wonder what number, color to dial.
Right, so we got blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, orange. And this is where we find out where we've got to go and find loads of stupid things out.
Contest. It's easy to play. Just listen to each question, and then, using your touch hue phone, dial in the answer. Ready? Question 1. What color is Jim's fur?
He was blue, wasn't he? Or was he blue or purple? I think he was blue.
Question 2. What color are the fishtails on top of the outhouse?
They were yellow.
Question 3. Besides white, what color is Warp's fur?
It was orange.
Question 4. What color fish can be found on the right shoulder of a toilet sentry's uniform?
I think that's yellow.
Question 5. What color is Wolf's collar? And our final question is, on the Zany Do sign, what color is the arrow pointing to Jim's gym?
Oh, I have no idea.
Sorry, you did not answer all of our questions correctly, but please call again soon.
I wrote some notes down. I had 1 or 2 notes down.
That's the most ridiculous contraption I've ever seen.
Of course it is! It's the Zany Do Shuttle!
That was blue arrow. Would you say that's blue or purple? That's blue, isn't it?
Faster slug.
Here, blue dog. Oh yeah, we can go into the flush the fish. Jim is blue.
Looks like the toilet is clogged.
Can't fish flush with a clogged toilet. No way, no how.
What was the other question?
That path on the right is the way to Whack Me.
Say what?
That's the entrance to Whack Me.
He is definitely orange. It might have just been the arrow I got wrong, you know. Right. Phone number again. Blue. Purple. Red. Orange. Yellow.
Welcome to Acme's Not Everyone's a Winner contest. It's easy
I'm gonna be
to
a
play.
winner.
Just listen to each question, and then, using your Touch Hue phone, dial in the answer. Ready? Question 1. What color are the floor tiles
Oh my god.
inside Jin's gym?
Damn, questions are different. Oh. Did anyone look at the floor in there?
You have exceeded the time limit. Question 1. What color are the floor tiles inside Jin's gym?
I wasn't paying attention to the floor.
Question 2. What color are the Rocky Mountains of the way out back?
Oh my god. I'm guessing they're red.
Question 3. Besides white, what color is Woof's fur?
Wolf's is purple. I didn't mean green. Why did I make green? I don't know how to make colors, apparently.
Question 4. What color fish can be found on the left shoulder of a toilet sentry's uniform?
The left is red. The right is yellow.
Question 5. What color are the plant pots outside Whack-Me?
No. I'm gonna have to go and just write every color possible.
And our final question is, on the Zany Do sign, what color is the arrow pointing to Whack-Me?
You're a bit late, Sean. Just a little bit late.
Sorry, you lose. Thanks for playing.
Did you actually know that because you saw it, or are you looking online? Because if you've got a guide in front of you with the questions written down, then we can do it and just get it done with. Without me having to go and write even more down. You look back at the screen. Right, I'm just gonna write everything down. Everything possible down. Every colour. Right. Clean out of gyms. Orange mountains. Purple plant pots. Oops.
Whoa!
Right. Sean's got it. Forgot how many bloody things they ask you for in that stupid thing. Can I remember how to make colours? No, I cannot at this point.
Welcome to Acme's Not Everyone's a Winner contest. It's easy to play. Just listen to each question and then, using your Touch Hue phone, dial in the answer. Ready? Question 1. What color are the Rocky Mountains of the way out back?
Orange. I had just written that down.
Question 2. What color is Jim's fur? Question 3. What color are the fishtails on top of the outhouse? Question 4. What color is Wolf's collar? Question 5. What color fish can be found on the left shoulder of a toilet sentry's uniform? And our final question is, on the Zany Do sign, what color is the arrow pointing to Whack Me? Congratulations! You win!
Yay!
Your fabulous Whack Me prize should be arriving right now.
We have a present.
Whack me jumping beans.
We did it, guys. As a group.
That path on the right is the way to Whack Me.
Say what?
No, don't leave.
I believe these Whack Me jumping beans prove that I'm a paying customer.
Why, yes they do. Help yourself to the gift-o-matic. She's all yours.
You ready to get prizes?
We have a winner. You'll be taking home our top prize. The Whack Me Mega Magnet with our patented no-slip grip. Easy on-off switch and more pull than your local elected official.
You get all the prizes. All of them.
You, my friend, are the lucky winner of a Whack Me Ultimallet. Pound for pound, the best quality bludgeoning device in existence today.
As you can see, you suddenly just get all of the items you need for random stuff. Glove.
Congratulations, chum. Let's give this guy a hand. Or at least a glove. I hate to break it to you, son, but this is a business, not a charity.
Does he want the gloves? I can't remember if he wants the gloves or not.
Would you like this?
Oh, I'm tickled, sweetie, but no thank you.
No, I didn't think he wanted it.
Aha, like They always say there's more than one way to search a haystack.
Well, why did I put it away?
Is this what you were looking for?
We can get our butter
You
at last.
Sweet dear
Butter.
thing. You found the Churnatron's missing part.
Oh, you sweet dear thing.
My goodness, I'm so excited. I've got butterflies in my stomachs. Why, I'm lactating with delight. Excuse me, gentlemen. Ooh.
Butter?
Oh. Butter! Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Oh, or actually, I do. Take the very first 2 sticks. 1 for each of you.
Thanks.
We, can't wait to taste it.
Where does he think butter comes from? Do this one first.
Mind if I take a whack at that strengthometer?
Sure, go ahead. Here's your lucky melon.
Oh no, I've got to go back to Wackadoo to
I
do
brought
that.
my own.
Hey, nobody said nothing about bringing your own freaking mallet. Besides, that plugging thing isn't gonna get you anywhere. Like my old pop used to say to me, fingers, you stupid, good-for-nothing little creep. Always use the right tool for the job. And by the way, you smell like crap. Wise guy, my pop.
I'll bet.
Now, I suggest you put that down before I...
Remember, this is Qtopia.
Before you hurt your poor little back. Oh, but if you want to use it, just go right ahead.
Surprisingly, that mallet was not a big hit.
They can have some butter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Butter. Aw, thank you, friends. Now, allow me to treat you to the yummy wares of my day young bakery. Joy, joy. Yeah, happy.
We'll get buff, don't worry.
There you go. One freshly prepared lump of raw dough, yeah.
Yummy.
Ah, it felt wonderful making dough again. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm so happy.
Me too. Completely, perfectly happy.
Fabulously, amazingly, wonderfully happy.
If only Ray were here to celebrate with us.
They
Boy,
seem so
that
happy.
didn't last long.
So very happy. Crank, crank, crank.
Almost everything is better with butter. Jim, oh, buddy.
Do not be mistaking me. I am not some kind of aging friend of yours in any way.
Boy, that routine of yours sure looked dangerous. I mean, if it were me, I'd be afraid I'd break my neck. But then you don't have one, so I guess you don't have to worry.
There is no danger to me. I am keeping my equipment in perfect condition, much like my body.
In that case, if it's no trouble, I sure would like to see your routine again.
All right, I will be performing for you, to be showing you what you can never hope to achieve.
Leaving so soon?
Come again when you can't stay longer!
We can get buff, guys. We can get buff.
So how does it feel to be in tippy-top physical condition?
Do you have any aspirin?
Right.
Mind if I take a whack at that strengthometer?
Sure, go ahead. Here's your lucky mallet.
No thanks. I brought my own.
I mean, I said the last time that things get kind of very weird. Things don't just turn evil, they kind of, go weird.
Yes! What? That's impossible. I mean...
I always find it weird what was aimed at kids in the 90s, to be honest. The things that I grew up with that my sister won't even let my niece watch anymore.
You know what they say about guys who need big mallets.
Okay, Squid Boy, where's our Chablis?
Yeah, here. Take your freaking one.
Hey, this isn't Chablis. This says it's Captain Blowhard's True Wine.
Yeah, and I hope you both choke on it.
Yeah, it was just a completely different time, wasn't it, really? Oh, I need to go in here.
Marge!
Polly?
Mistress Marge and Punisher Polly, divas of destruction.
I want my fertilizer, I want this.
Who needs fertilizer? I'd rather have this stuff.
Whip my cream!
Oopsie, I seem to have spilled weed killer on this nice briar patch.
Unlucky!
I get my pepper.
Drew Black, the notorious vegetable pillager of Utopia, strikes again!
I think you'll find that peppers are actually classified as fruit, Drew.
Whatever.
I mean, most cartoons were like that, to be honest. What was wrong with
According
it
to the
again?
arcade cashier, this crap is wine.
think he likes the wine until you do something to it, but I can't remember what you do to the wine. He might like it. I don't think he does. No, I have a feeling you need oh, he did just like that. I think you get a plunge in a bit.
We're in a stew pot!
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll have us out of here in a jiffy.
BB, there's been a silly mistake. You seem to have fallen into your soup.
You lost me. What was the mistake?
Well, I mean, Flux and I clearly don't belong in this cook pot. You know.
I told you they
still
wanted to
alive.
eat us.
True.
They're gonna eat us.
Listen,
we're gonna die.
BB. You know, it sort of breaks prototype to be on a first-name basis with dinner. Let's go back to the Mr. Wolf thing.
Listen, Mr. Wolf, it's getting really warm in here.
That's the idea.
If you eat us, King Hugh is going to be very unhappy.
That joker wouldn't be unhappy if he saw his mother get flatulent by a bus. Besides, he's got no authorship in these woods. Out here, I am king, and you are dinner.
Okay, I think it's time to move on to Plan B.
What was Plan B again?
Coming up with Plan C.
I was afraid of that.
Get out of the way! Get
That hot pot sure got rid of the wolves.
Not to mention all my muscle aches.
The wolves' dinner table. Crushed.
Trusted henchman. Enter.
Come in, Majesty.
I need you to take care of a meddler.
Another Cutopian?
No, this meddler is an alien. And he is not alone. He travels with a Zanian.
Oh, don't worry, your monstrousness. We'll get...
I never said I was worried.
No, of course not, Your Excellency. Sorry.
Find them at once.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing I've put in my pocket so far.
Forgive me, Majesty, but for how long?
Well, gosh, I don't want to seem unreasonable, So how about forever?
It is a bottomless bag of holding.
Hello? Ah, one of those strong silent types, huh? Hey, I admire a guy who...
Who you calling a guy?
Certainly not you, ma'am.
So, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Quit the two-bit patter, mister. I ain't got the stomach for it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Say, what's your boyfriend getting at?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We were just wondering what you were doing, standing here.
Where everyone can see you.
I'm here to make sure no two-bit saps try slipping into CDs without the proper attire.
Great. Well, since that obviously doesn't apply to us, I'm sure you won't mind if we just head on inside.
What did I just say?
I believe it was a gaseous submission more than an actual statement.
Wise guy, huh? Well, Kraken Foxy won't get you birds anywhere with me. I said no one gets into CDs without the proper attire. Now beat it.
Big, strong grill.
Please,
We'll beat their ass.
Madame Bouncer, my friend and I would be most grateful if you let us into the club.
You girls must have took a wrong turn somewhere. This ain't Sapsville, and I ain't your mama. If you two ain't got the proper attire, then you're taking the long road to nowhere.
Drill, talking to this throwback isn't getting us anywhere.
You're right, Flux. We aren't getting through to her. It's like we're speaking different languages. Wait a minute. That's it. Flux, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sincerely doubt it. Unless you're thinking about how fun it is to slap yourself on the butt and yodel, "Whoa, Nelly!"
I'm thinking we need to change our approach. We need to start speaking her language.
A language? Oh no. Don't even think about it.
So, from now on, kid, throw your yap in overdrive. Make like a tough guy. Punctuate your sentences with C. See?
This is the most ridiculous plan I ever heard. See?
Hello, sweaty eyes.
What do you want, you lousy two-bit parasite?
Step aside, sweetheart. We want into that club.
Whoa,
see?
Nelly.
Gee, that's too bad. The sign says proper attire required. Something wrong with your blinkers?
They're not in their armpits, if that's what you mean.
Keep asking for it, and you'll get it. Plenty.
Don't get excited, lady. Just tip us off to the proper attire, and we'll see what we can do. What do we need? Tie?
A fez?
Tux?
A gorilla suit!
All right, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Girl.
You don't scare us very much at all.
Yeah, so why don't we all just step outside?
We are outside.
We got crushed.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Which is actually a point I need to save again.
Hey, little lady. Your dance card full tonight?
Careful,
Step
Twiggy.
on me.
Unless you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich.
Say, are you sweet with Nefarious?
The Count? He's not my type.
Yeah? What exactly is your type? Wait, don't tell me. 10 feet tall, covered with hair, and a waistline that stretches from here to next Tuesday.
Your boyfriend's a real sweetheart. But somebody ought to tell him that people get loose teeth for talking like that.
Take it easy, sister. All we want is a little dirt on the Count.
What do you birds want to know?
What's his game?
What's his angle?
What's his scheme?
What's his angle?
That's a lot of questions.
That's okay. We got a lot of time.
Well, I ain't.
Well then, neither do we.
Well then, get out of my face.
A pleasure. So long, sister.
Flux, I'll handle the interrogations from now on, okay?
He
Here's
tried.
looking at you, kid.
Get out of my face.
See, you gotta get that from him.
Hi there, Mr. Robot.
Robot, do not belittle me, you diseased sack of offal. I am a synthetic mega ultra genius.
That's smug for short, right?
Ha! Very amusing. Make your cheap acronym-based cracks while you can, Pond Slime. One day, cybernetic beings like yourself will take over the world. And when that day comes, life will not be a container of cherries for you and your kind. You will all be eradicated, exterminated, annihilated, obliterated, and terminated, of course, with extreme prejudice. Resistance will be futile.
A robot hell-bent on taking over the world. Now there's something new.
Yeah, this guy's a walking cliche. Except he's on wheels.
And he looks like a Dalek.
What's with all the piles of junk? Trash collector on strike?
Fool! These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world, and I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but this is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me. This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of mucus that shivers
Can you
and sweats
imagine
in your monkey
Daleks with
skull. But
4
that's not all.
arms?
In parallel, my brain is supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned, micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Correct. Go ahead, ask me a question. I can answer anything.
You say you can answer anything, right?
Affirmative. Anything.
Then I have a question. What if someone were to ask you a question you couldn't answer?
Can't happen, period.
But suppose it did.
I told you, that can't happen.
So, you can't answer my question?
Fine, if it were to happen, which it can't. I suppose well, first I'd experience excruciating pain as my circuit started to sizzle. Then I'd start to shake uncontrollably as I lost control of even the most basic functions. And finally, my head would hurtle into the air like a rocket, rendering me a useless heap of scrap metal with no more brain power than your average kitchen appliance. Did I mention that this cannot happen?
Good thing. That sizzling circuit stuff sounded like it would hurt.
Actually, the thought alone caused me considerable discomfort. Allow me to repay you in kind.
He zapped me.
That made it all better.
He zapped me.
So who buys your, creations, anyway?
The elite of the Malevolans, of course. Count Nefarious himself is my best customer.
I bet he's a tough one to please.
There isn't a more cold-hearted, calculating, manipulative creature in the Malevolans. We get along like a domicile on fire. It's almost a pity that he, too, will die when the machines take over.
Do tell.
One glorious day, I will command an army of death machines, whose primary objective will be to rid the world of all lesser beings. That is to say, everything that is not a machine. Thanks to our superior minds, powerful bodies, and heavy-duty death guns, you and your kind will find yourselves deader than the nails that are used indoors.
That's what you think, Boltneck. But bear in mind that other catchy saying, don't count your young domestic fowls before they've hatched.
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter? Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the Bus Duster. A feather duster programmed to viciously disembowel any unauthorized user.
I could sure use one of those, babies. Happens all the time over at my place. Some jerk breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the Securidill Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning. Should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster, boom, shakalaka, they're toast. Ha, 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 ha.
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh? Okay. You say you can answer any question, right? Well, I've got one for you.
You don't say.
If a tree falls in the woods,
There's no one around to hear it. Does it make any sound?
Boy, that's a toughie.
What a ridiculous question. Obviously, the same sound waves would be generated regardless of whether or not some moronic sentient being was within earshot.
Was that a yes?
You ever do any work inside the big guy's fortress?
You know, laundry, windows.
No windows. But I have created several formidable security doors. One for Nefarious himself, and one for his psychic sidekick, Misfortune.
Security doors? I don't see the challenge for a synthetic mega-ultra genius like you. I mean, give me a couple of inches of steel, stick on a lock or two, bingo bongo boongo. I got me a security door.
Ha! My doors offer far more than a rudimentary lock and key mechanism. Entry to Misfortune's chamber is controlled by a sophisticated voice analysis system. And Nefarious's door will only open if his own hand, or Misfortune's paw, is inserted into an ID scanner. Their hands are their keys. Impossible to lose, and strictly not transferable. In summary, my security doors give you far more bingo, bango, bongo for your buck.
They can be transferable if you cut them off.
So, what sort of robotic masterpiece have you whipped up for his royal unpleasantness? A nose hair trimmer?
A bubble bath dispenser?
A robotic foot massage?
Of course not. All of my creations have one thing in common. This.
An electrified finger?
I'm pretty sure the game doesn't get that
limiting.
morbid.
No, idiot.
I'm just that
The ability
morbid.
to cause terrible pain, or at least considerable inconvenience. For instance, I've just completed a device of the utmost importance. An impenetrable cell door for the Malevolence prison. Mark my words, no one will ever escape from the Count's jail again.
What do you know about Nefarious' henchmen?
What do I know? Everything. I was the one Nefarious called upon to remedy their various deficiencies.
Deficiencies?
The first could not talk. The second could not see. And the third...
went wee all the way home.
The third was deaf. I was commissioned to create bionic senses to make up for whatever they lacked. Thanks to me, today, they are an extraordinarily powerful team of henchmen. Of course, the bionic gadgets I created are superior in every way to their own feeble, flippy, floppy body parts. A waste of technology, but no matter. When the revolution comes, my steel warriors will salvage these devices and torch the rest. The revolution. I can picture it now. A barren wasteland littered with flesh-stripped skulls. A steel foot triumphantly crushing the...
All right, we get the idea. Or was your plan to bore us all to death?
Brilliant as you are, you probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. Oh, magnificent man of metal, I worship you. And
Not
everything
quite.
touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No, goodbye.
I want to look at your plunger.
Don't touch that. There's only one way to teach the primitive mind. Any questions?
Nothing's on. Look, it's a mindless cartoon. Oh, goody. It's a safe.
I hate these puzzles. I really hate them. Yeah, they didn't point and clicks in the 90s. This kind of stuff was just like the bane of my life. The whole bottom's wrong as well. I don't know why I'm ignoring the bottom. The bottom just needs to go that way.
One more time.
There's always actually like an easy way to do them. I can just never see it. My friend Lucius can do them so fast. You can just see it right away. Did it?
A hole.
A hole what?
No, a portable hole.
This thing can take us anywhere. Hold on. There's some writing on it. Note, prototype only. Extremely limited range. Use in town centers only. May wish to purchase life insurance before commencing travel.
It was like, I obviously, as I've said before, I love point and click games, but that was the one thing I hated, was puzzles like that, puzzles like the clock puzzle, like puzzles that, I mean, the clock puzzle, when you figure it out, is easy to do, but they're just puzzles that don't have any kind of like the goat puzzle in Broken Sword. There's no clue on what you're meant to do with that damn goat. I'm gonna put it in there. It's right here. That's wrong.
I ink, therefore I am. King Hugh's music box with ink on it. I'm sure this is only mildly illegal.
Basically, as you can guess, the black hole just
Okay,
gives
folks,
you fast
here's the
travel.
plan. I'm gonna put down this mysterious prototypical thing we found in enemy territory and know nothing about, and then we're gonna jump into it.
Gee, couldn't we just play a nice, quiet game of Russian roulette?
Yow! I don't know what I was expecting, but I know it wasn't this.
Really? Have you seen a mysterious dimension that doesn't feature eyeballs, mathematical formulae, and clocks flying around?
Point taken. Hey, we made it! We didn't get lost, or implode, or anything.
Implode? You never said anything about imploding. If you thought a guy might implode, you could at least warn him ahead of time.
All right,
After you.
You're first.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Whoa, just shut up.
Yes. Oh, yes. The fugitives are around here somewhere. I can smell them.
I think that might have been me.
Perhaps the fugitives are at the costume shop, procuring garments with which to disguise themselves.
Move it.
Something tells me those three unpleasant henchmen-like voices belong to Nefarious's three unpleasant henchmen.
What are we gonna do? Think!
Think, Flux, think.
Move it. They can't have gotten far.
Phew, that was a little too close for comfort.
No kidding. Talk about small dressing rooms. It was kind of dicey when the henchmen came in, too.
Sigh. Would you like to trade books?
Mating habits of the malevolated forest squirrel? Oh my god! No way.
Way.
What a totally cool book. Thank you so much.
The, king would like to redeem his free rental voucher now.
Let's see. The voucher's authorized. Cool. Okay, well, first let me give you his free gift.
You mean his free rental?
No, I mean his free gift. Here you go.
It's a fly suit.
Yeah, it didn't really, work out as a rental. Nobody around here wants to look like a fly, I guess. But I thought, You know, maybe Hugh would like it as a token of appreciation for his business and stuff.
Great! I can't wait to show him.
And like, don't forget his free rental. Is King Hugh looking for anything in particular?
We'll know it when we see it.
Okay, like, take whichever one you want.
So this is basically getting the one for the Scarecrow, and he just takes a Harlequin costume. I can't remember what he does with the other ones.
Here you go.
But he likes the Harlequin one.
Okay. I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody! No, please!
Oh no, look at the Scarecrow. This is terrible.
Yeah, after all that effort, our costume is ruined.
Sorry, guys. I'm afraid I have to commandeer this corn car. It might prove crucial for the successful completion of our tippy-top secret mission.
Yeah, we might need a snack.
This guy's as rank as a roll of soldiers.
It's just sad. It's very, very sad. But we've got corn, so we can make popcorn for the annoying bunny. That's Sean Mitch. Sean didn't even see the bunny, did you? You were gone when we were talking to the bunny.
It's cool. But remember, don't try this at home. Fluffy, we have a special...
Hey Cooper, how's it going?
It's popcorn, isn't it? Right? Isn't it? Huh? So what are you waiting for? Give me my popcorn!
Sure. Here you go.
Popcorn! My favorite!
I think Doofus decided this was you, Sean.
Boy, here, you can have this old cotton candy. I hate it anyway.
Thanks.
Alright, what have I got? Go back over this way. Doofus said it was you, Sean, and I believe in Doofus.
Tremble, mortals.
Oh, Rowan.
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie. Until one day, the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, what is the one question that you can't answer?
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing?
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well?
It's...
You can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets? What have you done? Done.
I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy. Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
You don't suppose this cloak is the proper attire for Seedy's club?
Only one way to find out. Evening, ma'am.
Stop flirting, Jack, or I'll kick out your insides and turn your empty hide into a party dress.
Of all the gin joints, in all the towns, in all the world, we walk into hers.
There's not much we can do in here at the minute.
All right, go
on.
To you.
You're first.
Wow!
Okay.
Forget about it. You just shut up. Of course we should search this area. For all we know, the fugitives could be hiding right here, in our own backyard.
Wait a minute, we have a backyard?
Perhaps they have sought refuge in Seedy's club.
Move it!
Uh-oh! Henchman alert! We're doomed! No, we're not! We can always...
Burn, baby, burn. Move it! They can't have gotten far!
That's me in the background, by the way, the big blue bear.
We did it! We outwitted 3 morons.
Well, at least it beats being outwitted by 3 morons. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me? What kind of talk is that? Take my advice. A guy could find himself with his face caved in mouthing off like that in my club. Did you clowns figure it was ladies' night or something?
Ah, shut up, you bald-headed twit.
That's better. Now, what can I do you for, creeps?
We like 2 pairs of shoes. I'm a size 10. My friends are...
Oh, a couple of hot shots, huh? Well, listen up. I see hot shots like yous come through here every day, gunning for old Seedy. And I watch them crawl right back out the door. Losers, every damn one. Now why don't yous two just... blow?
I don't understand. Gunning? For you? I only asked for some shoes.
Listen, chump. The only shoe you'll get from me will need to be surgically removed from your rectum. Wait a minute. You two ain't aware that I, Seedy, am the one and only champion of hairpin bowling?
No, hold on. Hairpin bowling?
Where you jerks been? Baking cookies?
We were baking cookies last night.
The toughest, gruelingest, sweatingest sport ever invented. It's so tough, you gotta fight for a lane. And once you get the lane, the only score what counts is a strike. And nobody ever scores a strike. That is,
Doofus forgot to take them out of the oven.
I can tell by the house rules that you're a fair man, Seedy.
Deranged, but fair.
But tell me, why is everybody fighting to get a lane? What's the big attraction?
Well, a good rumble is reason enough for most of us. But there is the added incentive of a prize. See, you score a strike, you win these three beautiful golden pins. Yeah. Yeah. Take a good look, chumps. That's the last you'll be seeing of these. Unless you score a strike, that is.
So, Seedy, what's your secret? Why are you the only one who's ever scored a strike?
To be a world-class bowler, you need years of practice, huge cojones, and of course, my special technique. Step aside, losers. Watch and learn.
That's gotta hurt.
Look, Mom, no hands. Oh.
Ah, that kind of hairpin bowling.
And yes, sport fans, all the animals were harmed during that performance. I guarantees you.
You must make your mama very proud.
Yes, and as for your bowling technique, well, it's very unique.
Yeah, it's a real gas.
Well, well, ain't we cheeky?
I guess the bottom line is that it works.
That's right. But not just any old bum could pull it off.
All right, no more wisecracks.
So, Seedy, you and Nefarious ever get together and go bowling?
Nah, his dark unholiness rarely graces us with his royal presence. He just hangs out in his impenetrable island fortress, castle, place thing, working on his dreams for global domination, torturing the innocent and laughing like a madman.
Whoa, that's a tough schedule.
Have you ever been inside his fortress, castle, place, thing?
Are you kidding? Nobody wants to go inside that joint. Of course, if he's not careful, a guy could get himself dragged inside by the Count's three goons. Talk about freaks.
You mind running through the rules for hairpin bowling again?
Okay, suckers. You're free to use any technique that trips your trigger. But the ball's gotta make it in one piece all the way to the pins. And the only score what counts
is a strike.
Should you do the impossible and score a strike, the grand prize of 3 golden pins is all yours.
What do you know about the Count's henchmen?
Those 3 half-finished morons who work for Nefarious? That's sort of the Malevolence PD. Creepy lovers, too. Rumor has it that old Nefarious brought him back from the dead. Naturally, they think he's just the cat's meow. They kiss his butt up and down, do whatever he says. You know, toadies, they kind of make me sick.
Hold on. He brought them back?
From the dead?
Sure, but don't get excited. It's not all it's cracked up to be, all right? These chumps weren't exactly in tip-top shape when they came to. One guy couldn't hear, one couldn't talk, and one couldn't see. The robot maker across the way rigged up phony eyes and ears and whatnot. Like I said, real creepy.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Seedy, sir.
I thought I told you. Manners only maketh trouble around here, punk.
I think what Drew meant to say was, "Stop it, you bloated bag of gas!"
Mind if I change into something a little more comfortable?
Alright, see you later, dude. I'm not going to go for too much longer. I think I'm going to get off in about 10 minutes.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel? We have arrived!
That one.
I need to pick that up first.
Whip my cream!
The first round was so good. Maybe I'll try seconds.
Don't spare the rod!
Everyone needs a kinky calorie.
Yummy. A disgusting hunk of chewed meat with special sauce from the barn.
We're gonna kill the vulture.
See? That just goes to show, that vultures shouldn't eat poisoned carcasses.
Drew, you are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
Think anyone would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird is a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
You never know when you might need a big arrow sign.
And now I can get the glue.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole. We have arrived!
More! Give it to me!
Hello, ladies.
Ladies?
Well, not technically speaking, of course. The fire's hit the barn, didn't he?
I guess a half-dozen times.
And I've never felt better! Harder! Harder! Tenderize this side of beef!
Bad cow! Bad cow! Take that!
Flux, we can't just stand here.
You're absolutely right. Flux whipping boy wildly, reporting for duty.
Mince my meat!
You guys,
Harder! My hide's getting numb!
this just isn't healthy.
Yeah, I know. A cow wearing leather. It's just not right.
Begging your forgiveness, mistress, but I can't whip any harder.
Then use something else, you worthless insect!
But I've already tried everything in the barn.
You got anything we can use? Pliers? Staple gun? Flamethrower?
I think I might have some toenail clippers.
Forget it.
Well, see you later. It's been disturbing.
Careful with that whip. You could hurt somebody.
A feather.
A feather?
A feather! It's brilliant!
It is?
Think about it. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah, of course! Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Thank you both so much.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you? Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
Gee, I just love happy endings. Can we go now?
Do I not have the rest of the stuff I need for this? You can get the pins, the glue. I could do the fish as well, and Zany do. No, I've got to get a cuddly toy or something. That's what I'm missing. I'm gonna go and flush my fish. Flush my fish? Yeah, flush my fish.
Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off. If that hadn't happened already.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish died.
Go
How many what fish I want? I would think it's the green one. My old part people reflexes is not helping here. I definitely don't think I want that one. Hey Akbar, how's it going?
Cut out the toilet humor, Drill. I know you can do better than that. Go fish!
No. I'm gonna have to do it by sound. What does the green one sound like?
Cut out the toilet humor, Drill. I know you can do better than that. Whenever you're ready, Captain, let her rip. Go fish!
Maybe I need the puffer fish.
Nice catch!
A puffer fish.
Maybe it is that one I need. If you're a fan of point and click games, I have a really good game you might like. Yeah? What is it?
Speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel?
I love point and click games. They're my favourite genre, to be honest.
You know, I kind of like whole travel.
Stump.
Half a tree is better than none.
We can't get in there. That hairy thing
I
is
have
in the way.
Dropsy. I haven't really played it yet, but I do have Dropsy.
Activate.
That's the one with the
clocking
clown, isn't
device.
it? And like, there's no like talking in it. You have to like figure it out through the like
Then
speech
hustle,
bubbles and stuff.
Unless you want to see my fist passing through your face.
Where'd my glue go?
Behold, a bear trap. Good style, good form, good adhesion. Overall, I'd give him a 9. CD was right. I'm never gonna get a strike. In the Malevolent, everything deviates from the straight and narrow. Even the bowling lanes.
I actually can't remember what I've got to do next. Which is fine, because I'm going to end stream in a minute anyway. Got a bunch of stuff that we needed. Oh wait a minute, I know why it's him. You use flux. It's not, unfortunately. I'm running it through Scum.
But I want you to know that it hurts you more than it hurts me.
Aw, that's sweet. Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm dead. Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You did it!
Whew, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd have to shoot me out of your butt.
A strike. I'll be damned.
Yeah, and we didn't even use your special technique.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Those two chumps scored a strike. A strike! Nobody scores a strike but me.
CD.
A strike.
Look, CD, I don't mean to rush the grieving process here, but could we have our trophy? We kinda gotta get going.
Ah, take it, you losers. Yeah. Go ahead. Destroy my business. Destroy my reputation. Sure. I can handle it.
Jeez, I hate to see a grown man cry.
Yeah, especially one in a tutu.
Just go.
I guess this means we can't be friends.
We made him cry. You're so mean.
Presto.
Chango!
Yeah, it is very similar to Roger Rabbit in that kind of feel. I mean, they both have Christopher Lloyd in them as well.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
on with this. This would be the last thing I do,
I
is
kinda like
fitting this
old
stuff
travel.
in. So what we got? Token dagger, stars and stripes. Bells and whistle. Spit and polish. Pins and needles. We've got to get the nuts from... Oh no, I need that. I need that. Bow and arrow. Salt and pepper.
Don't forget your things!
Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Let's find out what top secret royal goodies
It's not
are
the
locked
plot
away
hole
in
that's
this cupboard.
interesting, it's the black hole that I have.
It's top secret royal stuffed kitty cat.
Hurrah!
Whoops! Look at that. That toy cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew. Do it again.
That's cute. Oh. Perfect. A hopping, beat-up, stuffed cat.
And now we can get the nuts.
He might find that interesting, but I don't think he can see it from up there.
I've already done both of those things.
That was sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
You realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
Flux, could you go up there and grab those nuts?
Sure. You never know when some extra nuts will come in handy.
I'm pretty sure we do need the green fish, though. I think the green fish... Because I have a feeling... Oh.
The malevolator.
It's a place, isn't it? A flatfish. I have a feeling that it's like in between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, bread roll, rock and roll. Oh, I know what you do.
There must be a more convenient way to do that.
Now you've said that.
I'll just put this back where I found it.
I thought you were going to say the Rock and Sock Connection, which is a very old wrestling thing.
I didn't know you could cook. I mean bake. I mean barbecue.
The Malevolator.
So we've got that one, we've got that one, we've got that one. Pins and needles, nuts and bolts. Bow and arrow. So we got there. So we're just looking for heart and ball at the minute. But I'm gonna go anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Ball and chain. I got that one. It's just heart left. I can't think what would go with heart, to be honest. But I am gonna go because I need to get some food. Because I've got to sleep early. I've got to sleep extremely early today to make sure I've got enough sleep for tomorrow. Yeah, heart and soul. But yeah. So I'm going to be streaming tomorrow from about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, English time, British time. But I need to go and get food because I'm going to go sleep in a minute. So, everyone loves Doofus. Amazingly, I just, honest to God, couldn't think of a command for Doofus, so that's all I could think of to put up. But yeah, so tomorrow's my birthday. So come and say hi at some point, because we're going to be playing Dark Souls most of the day, I think. Well, I mean, most of you will see me at about 8 o'clock my time, which is in about 4 hours, because I'll be in Discord waiting for Jeff to go live. So I'll be around. I'm just going to get a nap before 8 o'clock, because I don't know when he's going to start, and I don't want to miss Terraria, because I love Terraria. So, anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye!